causes that?
It auto adjusts.
There has to be something to change that, though.
Let me. I'm gonna find something. Yeah, let me check my settings.
Yeah, because you just became really loud and burst.
You're loud!
So now have a really
Also,
he's
small
just stating facts.
Apparently, Jordan's been playing around with the Think Bevan Payday, the Heist Creature Carl mask. It's not there anymore because he got rid of it. But
You must be
it's delayed. No, it is delayed.
There's a lot of names in that mask.
That's so weird. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Oh wait, give me a second. Maybe that could work out.
I love the organization.
Yes.
Hello.
Do you have any more questions?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your call, Jolly.
With your hard
Thank you for
drive.
having me.
Jolly good call.
Jolly good call, sir.
You'll see what was done there.
Now he's
Fantastic.
pissed.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hear he's like, oh, great.
Love you, sir.
Wait, so look what I did. I made it so anytime I talk, it activates it, and then when I say quiet, it doesn't do anything. Look.
So now it's just Z.
There you go. Now we just have to wait for Z to fix his.
No. Bam. Okay.
Oh, he's gone.
See, just go to
Wait,
settings.
I need to cast out.
He's already gone.
I still
Yeah,
need
he's
to do
already
it.
gone.
Yeah, he's gone. You fucked
I
up,
still
dude.
need to do it.
Just go to settings and go to caption. Put voice activation detection.
Someone got kicked in the calls waiting thing. It's like, fix your mic before coming back.
You hear me?
Hi, Sly.
Hi, C.
I can only imagine what that caller's
Yeah.
waiting sounds like with all.
Yeah, look at that.
Probably just feel the sound.
All right.
Bringing him in.
Go for
Yo, Seamus, it's probably gonna. It sounds like probably how my ostriches sounded.
Oh my god, that was terrible. That was just. We didn't tell that story. I don't know if Jordan and Max know that.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
We just
Can
got
we-
someone
can we-
in here.
Oh, because we
Alright.
can't tell it after. You're right.
Wait till
Yeah,
after.
alright.
He has a mic. I hope he does.
Well, he has us muted right now.
Yeah, he's muted.
No, he has
By
us
the way,
muted.
his name is really.
Oh, there
Alright, he goes.
Yeah, now Sly can tell the
He has a
story.
mic.
Okay,
It says
sorry,
be
alright.
ready. You know, it's in parentheses. You're supposed to be ready to be called.
Alright, so here's the story. Alright, me, Immortal, and Seamus decided to do a series called The Last Update. And in this one, it has the one mod that's the More Creatures mod. It has all different kinds of animals. It has like crocodiles, foxes, and in this case, the big story is ostriches. So everybody decides to build their own house. And for me, well, I decided to do a Noah's Ark, but underground. And I put random eggs from ostriches and random animals. And I'm like, all right, nothing wrong can happen. Like if they just multiply, they just multiply like 1 or 2, because that's my experience with this. So we go and start doing our own thing, getting materials, and I noticed that the server started like lagging like hardcore to the point that we even had to go and call Luckland because we didn't know what was going on. It was out of nowhere. It was saying like too much blah 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 blah.
So we were using too
And
much
then-
RAM.
Yeah, like disgustingly, like too much. Like it was like even like yeah, I don't know.
But it was a
But
ram hog.
it was like super.
Just
ram
wait
hog,
for
and
it. It's coming.
So I don't know what happened. We called Luckland and he like helped us out. He like tried to make sure that Minecraft had like more RAM dedicated to it, and we did everything. It didn't work. So we're like, you know what? Let's try to do. Let's check on the Minecraft marriage server, and it was working fine. So I'm like, all right, let's try this. Let's bring the map from last update to Minecraft marriage, and just run it from there. And it started lagging again. But as soon as Immortal comes in, he's like, Sly, how many ostriches do you have at your house? And I'm like, it was like 2 or 3. He's like, dude, there's like over 200 ostriches at your house.
They had
I'm like-
reproduced to the point where it was
Wow,
lagging.
So
Ostrich
ostriches
orgy.
are like rabbits. Okay.
Yes.
They're worse than rabbits. Like we had to go through like Lag City. We had like what? How many friends?
We
did you
had
have at
about
one
4
point?
frames when approaching his house trying to kill the ostriches. To the point where we just dumped lava in it and then set up TNT.
And it didn't work. It didn't work. Even we threw lava and it didn't work because like the ostriches evolved from being ostriches. They evolved to wall ostriches because they were inside the walls.
They just like merged into. There was like no space, so they just started going into the area around in the walls.
Was this all recorded or was
Yes,
this
it's
Yeah,
recorded.
everything is it's in the new episodes of the last update, and like we had to like blow up my whole house. And
And then
It's
we
a
like
haunted house.
we quarantined it. We like boarded it off as a haunted house. Now there's like a sign outside of it. We put another portal in there. It's just nasty and blown up.
Yeah, it's just
So it's
gross.
like Detroit.
It's just a site of
You pretty
death.
much.
He moved away from it. I'm still sitting next door to it. Like my property value was
So
complete
yeah, I was
shit
just gonna
now.
say your property value on your house is
Yeah.
just gone now.
worth
Kids are
like-
constantly coming over, checking out the haunted house.
You have some kind of eyesore, and then you know,
Damn
like,
kids on
true-
my
You know,
lawn.
no. What we're gonna do, and I told we should definitely do, is like have a theme park of scary stuff, and just have people fall there and just be scared.
They'd
See,
be
have all-
dead.
Hey, oh, and by the way, we put 100 TNT in that hole, like that little place where like all the ostriches were, and even though after we blew it up, there was like 3 or 4 still alive.
They were still left. We had to go in and
Like,
clear it out.
made
They
no
probably
fucking
got
sense.
imbued with like radioactive properties.
Yeah.
along with that.
Chernobyl ostriches.
They're gonna like sprout out their heads and legs and stuff, and they're gonna be all muscly and.
Yeah, they're gonna be one of our houses.
What happened? It was one of the Simpsons episodes. I think they got like there's a duck in some water or something. I think they spilled steroids.
A duck or
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it
Talking
just kind of walks out, and there's it has like these massive roided like legs, and it's like quack quack.
Yeah.
That's what I just envisioned these ostriches' legs just swelling up.
That's because that's how steroids work. You just dip like one little bit of you in there.
It's
and-
like just bulk up.
It was either that or like radioactivity. I can't remember.
Oh my god! But yeah, that was our story. Oh, we also got a white ostrich that I tried to save, but Immortal let it caught in fire.
Yeah, it ran into lava and then.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
told him
fire.
what to save him, but he couldn't do it, so he let him catch on fire, and I lost him.
How sad.
And that's our story.
And that's the story.
That's the
And-
way it was.
And so
And
it
that's
was.
how the cookie crumbles.
The
That's
wall
the way.
ostriches
I like
that.
that.
met their fate, and now they're a haunted house.
Okay, so next
Next
caller.
caller. Good call. Good call.
Good
sir.
call. Good call.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'm a
Okay,
big
yeah,
fan, by the
cast
way.
you out.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
You got a cast out coming in.
Oh my god, I'm in.
He's in.
Oh my god.
I just played a cast out, by the way.
What's your name?
My name's Niall. I'm
Niall.
from Ireland.
Niall from
Get it?
Ireland.
Annihilator.
Annihilator. I
two.
did it.
I
Two
see what you
people
did.
from the British Isles.
Yes. Are you excited for the Olympics that just passed?
Wow.
Why would he
Are
be
you excited for the
something-
Olympics that happened?
It was
over a
poorly
week
phrased.
ago?
In my head, I was trying to say, "Were you excited?"
are you
But I said,
excited for
"Are you
dinosaurs?
excited?"
Are you excited for dinosaurs that went extinct already? Are you excited for that?
I'm excited.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Are
awesome.
you excited for that story that Sly just told?
I probably am, most likely.
It made me
He probably
sick.
loved
No, are
life.
you happy that the Olympics were in the UK?
It made me sick.
Oh man.
He's not even He's not even dignifying me with a response now.
He's just cast you.
Screw you, Niall. I don't want to talk to you. Someone else take this.
Hi, Niall. How you doing?
Hi, Kutra.
Apparently,
Oh
he is
my
doing
God.
Haikutra. That is the level of doing.
That's like a spoon response right there.
Hi.
So anyway, we know your name. We know where you're from. Do you have a question for us?
Yeah, have any of you guys played or seen anything on World of Tanks, and would you be interested in
Ah,
getting
I
into
haven't.
it?
I've seen that advertised everywhere. Is it really that fun?
I
like,
have no idea.
It is really fun.
He
I
says
don't
it's
know.
fun.
All right. Anybody here in the chat has actually played it other than Annihilator?
I've
I
been playing
haven't.
it for about a year. It's awesome.
All right, I did play it, and I'm not trying to talk down to it, but it was so confusing, and I don't know. It's just like when you see all these tanks with you, and I don't know. I couldn't get into the game. I just couldn't.
Yeah,
That
you
was-
should get someone who knows what they're doing to walk you
I'm sure
through
that,
it.
that does help.
as
That's
you
like
play.
Isn't that
DayZ.
isn't
Yeah.
the
it is.
case with everybody?
I don't know if I
That
like
game?
games like that though. That's the only problem.
DayZ's one
Wait,
of those games.
I mean, I
So
I've
a lot
played
of
my
games
own.
need to have like a starting point that you can work up to. I mean, of course, there's always going to be like a lot of little things that only people that have played a while know.
Well-
but I think you should be able to learn that.
Ernie just
No,
said yeah,
real-
too.
real quick.
tutorials.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you real quick. Is the game itself bring a tutorial?
Yeah, there is
Or
a starting tutorial at the
Okay,
start
then,
now that wasn't
because,
there when
like-
I started playing.
Well, yeah, when I started playing it, there was no tutorial. I was like all kinds of fucked. I'm like, how do I shoot? Like I remember, like when I played, I remember I got stuck in a wall and I couldn't move. I'm like it was like a
Sounds
little
like
hurdle.
Sly.
It was a little hurdle, and I'm like, all right, I'm a fucking tank. Fuck everything in the world. I go
What?
halfway and I couldn't move. I'm like, all right. that
Well,
sucks.
in the next update coming out, 8.0, they're going to introduce physics, which means the tanks can like roll down hills and push each other over and stuff.
Why didn't why did they introduce that in the gate? Like from the gate? That just whatever.
That's another thing. Like Ernie in the chat, he was saying that it's kind of like a pay-to-win sort of system
Oh,
where,
no.
like,
that
people,
sucks.
where people like buy like golden bullets and stuff like that. And I'd heard that
Golden
too. That's,
bullets?
I don't like games
If
like
you
that.
throw,
where,
if you're the person that can throw money at it, you'll be the
yeah,
best.
you're gonna be really, really good. I don't think that's.
Well, you
Well,
know
no,
why?
you won't be the best, but you'll get to the top ranks faster. You can
Yeah.
still get
Isn't
there.
that being the best?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well,
No,
if you get
no,
to
Someone who doesn't pay anything. I've never paid anything in it.
You just
I
got
don't
that
know.
Irish muscle. He can just power through
I'm sure it's
everything.
still fun, to a certain extent. But like, I just don't really like games like that where they set
I've
it
never
up
played it.
where if you pay a bunch of money, like you'll have all this really cool stuff.
Well, you
and
just
have
get
such a big
I
edge
don't know.
over everybody else. That's why I like
But I
Hawking
mean-
because it's just like it's not.
But if you're
set up that way.
good, you'll get the stuff by just playing.
I don't
On
know,
your
there's games like that.
I
There,
don't
like if World Tanks, it is a free-to-play game, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's games like that. Like I've been playing like Smite and this other game that I found out like 8-Bit Mega Man. Like these are free-to-play games, and like I think the biggest thing they need to do is focus on the. See, how do you feel about life again?
Why do you
Are you
have
there?
to ask me?
Because I don't know. I
He's
just hear
good.
something.
He's fine.
I see. Oh, I forgot about
I was
that.
fine. You're
I just want to keep asking questions to see because
you're
I
just
like
crazy.
hearing him.
Wow.
I just like
But
talking.
life is great.
All right, good. All right. Well, like I don't know, just games like that should have definitely from the gate like a tutorial, and I think that was one of those things that kind of turned me off from World Tanks.
I once played a game that had been in existence since like '98 or something like that, and it just recently got a tutorial within the past couple years. So it would have gone over a decade. And this was a game where like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like you need to find someone else who knows what they're doing to
Was
tell
there a
you
game
what to
name?
do.
What game?
What game was this?
Tibia.
Tibia?
Tibia. What the hell?
It's a really old MMO that's kind of fallen off. It was never really big. It was kind of like a 2D-ish type thing. But that thing didn't have a tutorial until like 2010 maybe. By that time I was already done playing it. I stopped playing it in like 07, 08.
Just kind of like a cursory glance, like, huh, it has a tutorial.
Yeah,
now.
I like logged in and I was like, I have to go through a tutorial. That would have been good in fucking 2003.
Someone knows what you're talking about. Realzer says
like,
Tibia, rocks.
rocks.
Tibia rocks!
It's actually pretty
I
fun.
love
Said
Tibia.
it.
It was just one of those games that really didn't end, but you could keep leveling up and getting better.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well, Annihilator. Do you have any other more questions?
No, that's it.
Aw. Damn it.
Well, that's it.
That's it, guys.
Okay, well,
Done.
you're gonna get your cast out here. Get ready, Z.
Yeah.
In their
Yeah.
tongue, he is Dovahkiin,
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
We can't hear shit. That's terrible.
Well, he can't really hear, so
On the
can't
stream,
hear
people can
anything.
hear
I
it.
know. So I'm like, okay, go.
No, you just gotta say, now!
Can I actually kick people?
That guy's yelling at people again. Fix their
Meow.
mic. That's funny.
Kick
Well,
climb
they
on the
take
channel. Can I?
That
do
guy's
that?
getting pissed. He's
me
using
see.
caps and punctuation.
Holy shit! We're at 4,100 likes.
Bringing in a person.
For
Bringing
Spoon
in a
birthday
person.
surprise.
See, I told
Bringing
you.
in a person.
Oh, another thing I was gonna say that I missed talking about earlier. I got into the War of Roses beta.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. But I can't talk about it because there's an NDA. A very strict one. So.
Okay, other person.
Just thought I'd let everyone know.
Well, have fun.
User was moved to your channel. Hello,
Oh.
user.
He's ready.
Hello.
He's ready.
Hi.
Says ready.
Hello?
I'm just excited.
He's
Sorry.
Are
excited.
you excited? You sound ecstatic.
Yeah.
This sounds like another person, not
I
from
love
the
you,
U.S.
Sai.
This is
I
like.
love you more.
No, I'm French Canadian.
There we go.
I'm not.
Can you understand me?
He's
Yeah,
reporting
yes.
the traffic to us, too. Say something, DJ. He's not fucking doing it!
No one's cooperating.
How dare you make me look the fool, DJ?
Say that the 95 and the turnpike are looking a little bit congested this morning.
So I just asked my question right now.
He doesn't want to say
Yeah,
it.
sure, go ahead. Ask your
Yeah, go
question.
So if all of you won the lottery, what would you do with it?
Buy a really cool.
How much money are we talking about? in the lottery?
$2.
Well, a shitload.
A lot. Okay, so
I-
millions of dollars.
Millions
I'd
of
buy a
rupees.
house
Bill-
and
yeah,
retire.
billions.
Buy a house and retire.
Yeah, I would probably just
Maybe
move.
buy something like a car dealership to.
I would.
That's-
I know what I would.